righteousness is not only turning your faces to the direction of the east and west in prayer, but righteousness is in other words, it's not one thing. Some people, you got the beard, I got it right. You got the right kufi, got it right. Right color hijab, got it right. It's not one thing. It's many things. وَلَكِنَّ الْبِرَّ, rather righteousness is to believe firmly in Allah and the last day and the angels and the scriptures and the prophets, and to spend your wealth despite your love for it, for the relative, for the orphan, for the poor people, for the wayfarer, for those who are forced by circumstances to ask, and for the liberation of slaves, and that you establish the prayer. So those spendings are voluntary, the first ones mentioned. But we don't neglect the Fard. Some people, they go to Taraweeh, but they don't pray Fajr in the masjid. They kill themselves to go to Taraweeh, but they sleep in their bed for Fajr. So we don't neglect the Fard at the expense of the non-obligatory things. So وَأَقَامَ الصَّلَاةِ, and they establish regular prayer. وَآتَى الزَّكَاةِ, and they pay the binding due in their wealth. And they're faithful in their covenants and oaths when they convene them. These are those who are truthful, and these are those who are God conscious. It's hard to translate without reading it. In any case, so one word we'll focus before moving on to the second verse, which is directly related to the subject. This one's indirectly related because those are the descriptions of the awliya. But just one thing to focus on. And that is, they are faithful in their covenants when they convene them. And this is focused on by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because before that, he's mentioning everything's in the past tense. وَآتَى الْمَالَ عَلَى حُبِّهِ وَأَقَامَ الصَّلَاةَ وَآتَى الزَّكَاةَ, past tense. وَالْمُوفُونَ بِعَهْدِهِمْ إِذَا عَاهَدُوا. And so, and وَالصَّابِرِينَ, so, and they're faithful in their covenants when this is continuous. We made a covenant with Allah. We made a covenant with the Messenger of Allah. We have a covenant that we enter to with each other. We make covenants in our business dealings. How many people, I don't want to do business with that Muslim. We should be, I would love to do business with those Muslims. وَالْمُوفُونَ بِعَهْدِهِمْ إِذَا عَاهَدُوا مِنَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ رِجَالٌ صَدَقُوا مَا عَاهَدُوا اللَّهَ عَلَيْهِ. Amongst the believers, there are those who are faithful in the covenant they've convened with Allah. فَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ قَضَى نِحْبَهُ. Amongst them, there are those who have fulfilled their oath. They've given their lives. That's not asked from all of us. But some people, they're so truthful, if they're asked to give their lives, they gladly give it. And anything below that. مِنْهُمْ مَنْ قَضَى نَهْبَهُ وَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ يَنْتَظِرُ. And amongst them, there are those waiting their turn. We should all be waiting to make whatever sacrifices are necessary to do what our predecessors done.